Hello everyone and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. When we left off, we'd sort of taken command of this ship that we unfortunately killed the last owner of.
What can I do for you, Captain?
Anything more to chat about with you? No.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. So, what is our current objective? Find a power regulator. The Unreliable's power regulator has been damaged beyond repair and must be replaced. Suggest you seek help in the nearby settlement of Edgewater. Talk to whoever runs the town. Okie doke. That is my active quest. Out we head. Hi there.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it?
No.
You sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
Well, you're not paying me, so about that. I don't have a job. Lie. You have it all wrong. I'm a Starship Safety Inspector. Or do you take down payments in wanton violence and attack her? You've got it all wrong.
Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Okie doke. Have fun with that. Right on. Is this going to be our first proper little town? Should I go up and around? Well, it looks kind of cliffy. Maybe I should see... Oh no. Okay, maybe if I head to it from this direction? Seems kind of like I might not have been able to get up to it over that way just because of how tall the old rocks in the way were. Okay, so what have I got? Tactical time dilation, right bumper, dodge, double A, left bumper, heal, cool. Hello. Wow. That looks cool. What is that in the distance? This looks neat. I love that, coming over the hill to see it before you.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Running around in a marauder's attire. You're liable to give some people the wrong idea.
Yeah, why didn't you think I was a marauder? Why'd you say that?
It's in poor taste. Dressing up like a marauder's disrespectful to all the workers that got eaten by them.
Oh, they're
Ain't
cannibals.
safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
Never got your name. I'm Vault. Do they pay you to chat with strangers? Nice to meet you. I'm Alex Hawthorne, captain of the Unreliable.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Who do I talk to about a power regulator? Looking to make money, falling to pieces, fancy title for a gravedigger. Power regulator.
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
Depends on the work. I do what I want.
Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites. We rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
You want me to collect what's owed to you? You're making people pay for their own graves. Why can't you collect these fees yourself? I mean, no, fuck that. I'm not collecting that.
Company policy. If it was up to me, I'd put the whole town 10 feet under, free of charge. Quotas, mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. Bodies won't bury themselves, you know?
I feel like this is a quest, and I don't particularly want to say no to a quest, but at the same time, I don't want to be collecting fees for people, from people to pay for their own graves.
Yeah? You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, Those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, braving the wilds.
You're not worried about falling sick?
Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed. Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the 1. All my life? Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem's the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees.
You lose a lot of people to marauders?
Former people, yeah. Marauders been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards. Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property. If those marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, company's gonna duck my pay.
Oh, fine.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Why is he a special case?
He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up. Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
Cool. There we go, that's it. You can change your active quest in the quest log. Indeed. When you say over by the landing pad, where would the landing pad be? Is that something I can see on the map? Landing site. That's where I landed, right, though? Or, yeah, I think it is. Because this is the whole town. It's pretty small. So I'm pretty sure that is where I landed. So I'm not sure. Is this the landing pad? Over here, maybe? Well, we'll figure it out. Let's go in. Emerald Vale. Looks pretty nice. Pretty pretty. Yeah, I kind of like, I don't know, like I want to do the quest. I want to see what happens when you do the quest, but at the same time I don't want to be collecting fees for people to pay for their own graves because that feels disgusting. Like, Tis a quandary. I wonder if there's a way to accept the quest and then not make them pay and like find a way to get back at the company or something. Unsure. Here we are, Edgewater discovered. Lovely jubbly. Straight away, we've got a little side path. What's down here? Anything? A bypass shunt. Nice. We need those for... Was it hacking or something? I think. Guessing we can't just go into any old place.
Keep your distance.
Oh, you can.
Sick house is no place for a traveler.
Sick house? Yeah, maybe not. Barbershop. One of them was in here, right?
Merciful law. Is that a marauder's outfit? I don't want you wandering into my shop wearing something you've lifted off a corpse. Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Okay, I want to put a bullet in your head already. Relax, I'm clean. Your haircuts normally come with free lectures. I can show you my hands.
No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Lovely. I'm looking to repair my ship. Silas sent me to collect your dues. Prepare my remains for what?
Burial, in the unfortunate event of a fatality. It's what a barber does. We
Of course
make
it
you
is.
presentable.
Just like it is on Earth.
A ship? Dear me. You seem to have lost the ability to distinguish between reality and fantasy. This is what happens when you let your imagination run wild. I don't approve of fantasizing. It's a dreadful habit, corrosive to the mental faculties. You ought to let the vicar take a look inside your head.
I've changed my mind. I really want to collect this guy's fees and give them to the nice gravedigger outside.
Vicar Maximilian, our man from the OSI, here to spread the message of scientism like a soothing balm upon a feverish head. Or so you'd expect. You'll find him in our local church, probably neglecting his duties.
Is scientism going to be a riff on Scientology? You don't seem to like him much.
He doesn't seem to like us much. The vicar has not been with us long, and in his relatively short tenure in Edgewater, gives off the distinct whiff of superiority.
Oh, which you would never do.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
You mean you're broke?
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bitless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
I don't care, pay up. You have a very loose definition of the word prosperity. That's some quality drama, Conrad. You should audition. Don't be so hard on yourself. That is some quality drama.
Thank you, no. I despise the cereals.
Of course.
Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Feels bad.
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
Damn.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
I'll let you know if I think of anything, okay?
Much obliged.
Cool, good chats. Anything back here? Hi. Oh, that's stealing. Okay. Well, I won't do that then. I'm not sure what the consequences of stealing are. But he can't see me here, right? I don't know if he's going to react.
Hey, I saw that. What do you think you're doing?
Shit. Bribe, I'll pay you 22 bits to look the other way. Lie, nothing at all. Intimidate, whatever I want. Persuade, I was just leaving. He was victim to intimidation before. We'll try intimidate again.
Do what you want, I guess.
Nice. Your reputation with a faction has changed. Okay. If enemies are hostile but your reputation isn't kill on sight, leaving for a few days will calm things down.
That's your last warning.
Oh, shit. I thought because I intimidated him, he wasn't going to do anything. I have fucked it. I have royally fucked it. If I load game, is that going to take me... How far ago is that going to take me back? Well, it doesn't have a time saved. If I load that, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Where's it going to put me? Because I didn't realize... I thought because I intimidated him, I thought that was good. I could just do what I wanted and just take the other 2 bits, but clearly not. Huh. Did it autosave me right before I did that? That is some very good autosaving then. All right. How do I put my weapons away again? Hold X. There we go. There we go. Okay, okay. Whew. The cantina. Oh, right. You get XP just for walking into new places, I guess.
You read the latest report?
Only the part that said we ain't making our quotas.
Huh? If only McDevitt's folk hadn't abandoned us.
Wait, why is it...
Cannery could use it.
Oh, if you press talk, it brings out your gun automatically?
What can you do about that?
Sure there is. We can have another 0G.
I don't know you.
I'm Alex Hawthorne, Captain of the Unreliable.
Uh-huh. The Unreliable, you say? Never heard of any company supply ship with that particular name.
Now you have.
I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
Everyone seems to be loyal, hard-working company folk. You're not going to serve me a drink? Something going on here I should know about? And what a fine establishment it is. Could have fooled me. All I see is a bunch of drunken slobs and one ugly bartender. Feels bad.
You really think so? That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles. Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately.
Oh yeah? Want to tell me
I can get you
about
a
it?
drink if you'd like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand.
Fine by me. Let's see what's on tap. What's this about deserters?
Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves.
I wonder how that went
Town's
for
already
them.
struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you?
I'll have a drink trade. I want to talk to Reed. Where can I find him? Just felt like chatting.
Do you now? And what makes you think Mr. Thompson wants to talk to you? He's a busy man. You want to talk to Mr. Thompson, try ignoring your duties. He'll summon you up to that great big tower atop the cannery, and you'll get yourself a proper dressing down.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It is a good thing. If you're not pulling your weight, you don't deserve to live here. Simple as that.
Man, these people have all been brainwashed into loving the company they work for, it seems.
Go ahead.
What if I told you I just got shot into space by a crazy scientist?
I don't see how that's any of your business.
Not trying to judge you, I'm just curious.
You're the first to ask after me in some time. I'll give you that. But I don't have a story to share. My family's worked Spacer's Choice for 2 generations, and I've lived in Edgewater just about all my life. Wanted to work in the sciences once upon a time. Would you believe it? That was a wild fancy. Glad I disabused myself.
Oh man. Sounds like Spacer's Choice took care of you. No, it doesn't. Scrubbing dishes all your life. You had a dream of being a scientist. What happened?
What happened, you ask? What always happens when you're dreaming? I woke up. I just didn't have the brains for it. Asked too many questions. I wasn't suited to the work. So I did the right thing and worked the life I was always meant to live.
Asked too many questions
Now
to
that
be a
I'm behind the
scientist.
bar, I can ask all the questions I want. Important ones. Like, when are you going to pay your tab? And would you like another round of cold, refreshing 0G?
Feels bad. Yeah, exactly. Asking questions is the foundation of science. The best scientists ask too many.
Don't talk to me that way, please. Spent many years disabusing myself of that notion. Don't need you putting it back in my head. Lab work ain't for me. Never was. Never will be. Spacer's Choice put me where I belong, and for that, I am grateful.
Sounds like Spacer's Choice took care of you. You've been scrubbing dishes all your life.
What's wrong with that? It's good, honest work. Pots and pans don't scrub themselves. Glasses don't fill themselves either. Unless you're in Byzantium. I hear everything's automated there. Not that I'll ever find out.
Interesting. I bet we'll go there at some point.
They did. They gave me a life. Gave me a purpose. This is where I belong.
Thanks for the story.
Not so fast. I told you about my life. Your turn to tell me about yours.
Alright.
What's your story?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you. I'm still trying to figure that out myself. I'll tell you some other time. Not one I'm willing to share. I'm still trying to figure it out.
What's there to figure out? Stands to reason you work for a company. You ain't Spacer's choice. Could be you're with Auntie Cleo.
Lie, that's right. I'm an Auntie Cleo worker. I don't work for any company. Or she wouldn't like that. That would make me a deserter. There's more to life than the company you work for. Sure, I'm an Auntie Cleo worker. Let's keep her on side.
Don't see what a Cleo worker's doing in Spacer country. Trying to eyeball the competition, are we? Well, good luck trying to figure yourself out. Sounds like you'll need it.
I'll have a drink. What if I told you I just got shot into space by a crazy scientist? I'm curious what our response to this will be.
Ugh, is this the start of a joke? If you want me to laugh at your jokes, it's a 3-drink minimum.
Gotta bribe her. Well, in that case, let me see what's on tap. Honestly, I don't even know where I am. I'm not joking. My escape pod landed in the hills on top of a guy. I don't wanna make her not like me.
Coming right up.
Merchant skill. Your merchant skill is equal to the value of your best dialogue skill and is used to negotiate prices when buying and selling from vendors. Okay. So what have we got? Ingredients, 99% water. Plain and pure water. What's the other 1%? Body attributes +1. Meh. Alcohol. Personality attributes +1, but then there's a hangover cost. That's interesting. Dehydrated water. Water without the hydrogen or oxygen. Then what is it? 2-hour energy brew. Lasts 30 seconds. Triptease. Okay, well, we don't want any of that. What can we sell? Can sell the hibernation suit. Keep the ammo. Sell the booze. Keep the mag pick. Let's keep the cheese. Oh, level 4. I need to put that on. And level 4 this. Let's get rid of that one. Weapon parts we'll keep. We'll keep that. It's going to take me a while to remember what all of these do. Do I need to repair anything? What is that? 88%? It costs 104? Wait, that would put me in -25. Can I even do that? Man, I don't like that the interact button is the same as the draw your gun button. So that's stealing. Okie doke. Don't want to be stealing. Should I even be up here? I feel like I am kind of trespassing. But I'm curious. Is there anything I can actually do up here? We ain't no thief. Oh, hang on. Another door. Almost missed that. Oh. Very nice. Very nice. I mean, no one would see. Oh, well. Damn it. I forgot about the fall damage. Alright, let's head into the cannery then. There's definitely someone we needed to see in here, right? What's this? Use terminal. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Logs. Schedule your sick leave with Spacer's choice foreman and or supervisor. Work invigorates the spirit, sickness in the body, reflects sickness in the mind, and sickness in the character. Return to root. Feels bad. More stealing. No. Vending machine discovered. Anything we can do with it? It's stealing if I take it, right? Yeah. Guess we could go up there. Don't know how much exploring to do and how much... Oh, wait. This is actually where we're supposed to... Oh, no, it's not. It's the elevator on the other side. Right, duh. Don't know how much exploring to do and how much to stick to the main path. It's not stealing to take these. Then sure. Messages. Ooh. The Foreman. This is the Foreman's terminal. From R. Thompson. Owing to your hard work and positive attitude, I've sanctioned your access to medical treatment. Wow. Thanks, sir. Can't treat every worker. Da-da-da. Merit-based. Wow. Personal files. Hack 5. Password Tenderfoot. Welcome P. Granger. Theodore buried last night. Reed asked me not to report his death in our quarterlies. Sounds fair to me. Was asked to prepare a statement or something for the other workers. Been thinking about it. Don't know what to tell them. Don't end up like Theodore. Do your workshop, wear a smile, and you'll get your medical privileges. It's a start. Christ. This place is batshit. Okay, no one's seeing me steal that. That is too important to leave. I think. Howdy.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
I'm guessing you're the foreman. Oh, she's one of the people I need to talk to. Brilliant.
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
These papers aren't signed in your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
Oh.
I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
Christ.
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable. Eugene wasn't family.
That's an awful thing to say about your closest relative. I guess he didn't have any family, so his boss at work becomes his closest relative?
Yeah, I was the closest living person
Oh.
relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines.
Wow.
Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
Oh my god. You can't be serious. What are they going to do, arrest his corpse?
When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
That's crazy. Well, no, they didn't because they covered it up.
Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
I'll let you get back to work. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is the room we were already in, right? Oh no, different room. Different room. Hello. Company notifications. Symptoms of infection have now reached a critical mass. Domicile into sick house. Plague is reality of life. What? If you find yourself suffering the symptoms of plague, the best thing you can do for yourself and your family is don your jumpers and come to work. Work fortifies the spirit. Oh my god. This place is awful. Okay, let's head on up. Wait, which way was it? Out through the doors here, and then to the right? Yeah.
Miss Holcomb, I need to explain this business. The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Are you Reed? I was told I should talk to you.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I must say, wearing a marauder's outfit is in very poor taste. I do wish you'd show your uniform a little more respect.
I think you may have the wrong idea about me.
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
My ship needs repairs. I'm looking for a power regulator.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
Ha.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have
That's what she said.
power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
That's pretty good. Let's hear it.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
That sounds like he's lying and we're going to be fucking up some people's lives by doing that.
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Tell me what I need to do.
The people living in the botanical labs.
Ah.
They're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
Okay. How will I recognize her?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
And if she doesn't want to come back?
That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of her followers. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
If you say so. All right.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you.
Nice. She going to be our first
You will
companion?
need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Sure. Yeah.
Great. I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Cool. Companions. You've gained a companion. They're characters that join you in your adventures and help in a variety of ways. Provide combat support, their skills enhance yours, increase your carrying capacity, very nice. Unlock special companion combat abilities with the inspiration skill. Learn more about them in the companion ledger. Some people may require completing another quest before they will assist you. You can check your quest log for dependencies. Now comes the power, and that's dependent on that. Okay. Okie doke. So, we need to go to the bioplant. Nothing seems to show up on the map, really. Or... Okay, no, it does. It does. It's quite a way out. Can't go through there. Requires Reed's key to unlock. I mean, we could probably shoot him and take it, but...
You're safer inside the walls.
Let's, while we remember... Let's put on this helmet. There we go.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Okie doke. How's it going? There's no elevator music this time.
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. Can we talk?
When they have a thought bubble, they've got something to say.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me.
No, I do.
It's just... Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters. On account of it's his job and what all, but... That's not the only side of the tale.
Okay. This is about the deserters. What's the other side of it? Figures, he didn't strike me as the most honest soul. Straightforward. If I wanted to deal with nuance, I wouldn't be this heavily armed.
Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says. It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Okay. Can't blame them for wanting to leave. How well did you know them? Do you know the Adelaide?
Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson. All I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place.
Can't blame any. You can't leave it at that. Were they together?
Can't say as I know. I wasn't there. The sound carried, but not the words. If Mr. Thompson ain't of a mind to tell you his own self, you'd best ask Miss McDevitt, if you can get out to her. I don't know anybody well. I mostly listened to them talk, kept my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident.
Can't blame anyone for wanting to leave.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about.
Really?
Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power.
Mine don't.
They'll have no lights to see.
Unless
or
it's
heat
me.
to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Okay. Suppose it couldn't hurt. We'll stop by. Where would I find him?
The mission's on the east side of town. You can't miss it. On account of it being the only clean thing.
Cool.
Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Well, hopefully there will be a way to get what we need without screwing over those people. What have we got on the D-pad? Is that telling... Is top one looks like a compass? Is that telling them to move? Or something? No? I don't know. Is there a controls anywhere? Pavati. The companion ledger. This companion ledger shows you everything you need to know about your companions. Skills, stats, status effects, and gear. To change their gear, select the item you want to swap out, then choose a compatible item to replace it with. You can also change how they behave in combat by selecting their weapon, follow distance, and aggressiveness. Cool. So she's got a gun and an impact hammer. Sounds good to me. Right, okay, well, let's go over to the mission, did she call it?